From food to family, the holidays really bring lots of fun, of course, but they can also be a big fire risk if you're not careful.
Yeah, with all those decorations, candles, Christmas trees, house fires are more common during the holidays, and it's really not a big surprise. But we've got Michael McClear, president of Escape Fire Safety, here with us just to give us all the safety tips. So many people are going to be gathering over the next few days. We actually just learned that December is one of the biggest times of risks for candles right now, so tell us a little bit about that.
It is peak time for candles. We use them for decorations. We use them for that ambiance. Safer choice would be the battery-operated candles, making sure that we don't have that fire occur. If we are using candles, make sure we keep a 1-foot circle of safety clear from anything that can catch fire. And young children and pets are very fascinated by the flickering flames. So the cat's tail could knock a candle over. When you leave the room, when you go to bed, make sure that you put out that candle. Never leave it burning unattended. Very important.
Yeah, and of course it goes without saying candles on a Christmas tree are not a good idea.
Not a safe choice. And Janice, it still is happening. So that's why we like to talk about that. The best fire is the fire that doesn't occur.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. And we want to make the trees look good, though. We want to have all the lights and everything on there, the ornaments and all that. But we got to make sure our tree is healthy and the lights are doing their job as well. So what are some key tips to help us, with those trees getting drier and the lights, of course?
Absolutely. So making sure we're checking, this is a brand new string, making sure we're checking the wiring, making sure we're not overloading electrical outlets, because these, you can only plug so many strings in, so follow the manufacturer's recommendations. And just like with the candles, when you leave the room or you go to bed, it's always important to turn those Christmas decorations, holiday decorations off, because again, that risk of fire still is there. And if we do have young, curious hands, make sure we're securing lighters and matches. We tend to see during the holiday break that lighters and matches in the wrong hands can cause a fire, and we increase that youth fire setting risk. So we want to make sure, again, the best fire is a fire that doesn't occur.
Absolutely. It's great advice. I mean, I personally like to keep my Christmas tree
I was going to say the same thing, but I'm like,
as possible, but I'm going to remember to turn it off before bed. And then, of course, if you have a real tree, keeping that watered as well is going to go a long way.
Absolutely. The next hour, we're going to talk about space heaters, heating safety. So stay with us all morning. We're going to be having all sorts of fire safety information to keep everybody in West Michigan safe.
And a great reminder. We've had really cold temperatures already this season, so it's a great reminder. And we appreciate your time, and we'll see you next hour.
Thank you so much. We'll be right back after this.